Hello, welcome. Welcome. I want to invite you to join me for 10 minutes of mindfulness of breathing. I'm a year and a half into my training, and I cannot say enough good things about mindfulness-based stress reduction. It helps to lower anxiety, depression, has been shown to lower blood pressure when it's high, improve overall well-being, reduce symptoms of pain. It's so good. So for the next 10 minutes, I encourage you to find a comfortable seated position. We are going to spend 10 minutes focusing on the breath, knowing that our mind will wander. This is very normal. This is why we practice, because our mind does wander. And we want to befriend our mind. So knowing that our mind will wander, knowing that our mind has so many thoughts during the practice, just simply noticing if the mind has wandered and bringing it back to focusing on the breath. That's what we're going to do for 10 minutes. Okay, I invite you to close your eyes. If you don't feel comfortable doing that, you can gaze down and soften the gaze, bringing the awareness to the breath. As if it were the first time attention was paid to the breath. For a few breathing cycles, following the path from the entry through the inhale all the way through the exhale, just witnessing and noticing the breath. Remembering that it's very normal for the mind to wander, gently bringing it back to the breath when the mind wanders. Sensing the breath, sensing where the breath is felt the deepest. Just noticing where in the body is the breath felt the most. Keeping the attention where the breath is felt the most. Perhaps it's the nares through the inhale. Perhaps it's the throat. Maybe the chest. Or maybe the belly. Just noticing where the breath is felt the most and keeping the attention there. The mind wanders, gently bringing it back to sensing the breath. My teachers like to say the mind produces thoughts the same way the mouth produces saliva. It's just what it does. During the practice, gently bringing the mind back to the breath, kindly and with compassion. Bringing the awareness to the sound or lack of sound of the breath, just noticing. Noticing any sound in the breath or any lack of sound. Where is the mind now? Gently bringing it back to sensing the breath. The mind wanders, noticing where it goes. If it goes to planning the future or rehashing the past, just noticing and gently bringing the awareness back to the breath. Where is the mind now? Gently bringing it back to sensing the breath. Bringing the awareness to the transition from where the inhale ends and the exhale begins. For the next few breath cycles, noticing if you can sense where the inhale ends and where the exhale begins. Where is the mind now? Gently bringing the awareness back to the breath. Sensing the path of the breath. From the inhale all the way to the exhale. For the next few breath cycles, just witnessing the pathway of the breath, sensing the pathway of the breath. Where is the mind now? Gently bringing it back to the breath, sensing the breath. Bringing the awareness to the hands, noticing where the hands come in contact with either the body or a surface, just noticing. Slowly extending the fingers in the hands, using that movement to bring the awareness back into the room. Gently opening the eyes if they were closed, bringing the awareness back to the room. I hope you were inspired today to find refuge in stillness. I encourage you to practice often. I've experienced so many beautiful benefits from spending time in silence, just noticing my thoughts and gently bringing my awareness back to the present moment over and over and over again. It's been so helpful for me. I am rooting for your success. I hope you'll let me know in the comments your experience today spending time in stillness. I encourage and welcome any feedback. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me.